an actor, you have a bit of free range to do your own thing, to act or say or ad-lib a little bit.
Yeah.
And the key point is to remember what you do, so when they change the scene or change the cut, that you have continuity.
Yeah. So. And in this case, you had some experience that the director didn't have, being a native English speaker,
yes,
and knowing most likely what a gangster from LA would say.
Well, I mean, when you grow up in the States and you watch all the gangster films and everything, so I mean, we all have our little niches, and I really like watching movies and TV shows in the U.S. So I just kind of use that and experience and what knowledge from the States, and portrayed it in the film.
And so, how long had you been trying to become an actor in Korea? You got your first role in 2008.
Yes.
Did you major in acting? Was it?
No, actually, I majored in international economics. I went to
international economics.
Yes.
You were an econ major.
Yes.
Wow.
I changed my major quite a bit. When I was in university in Wisconsin, originally I wanted to be...
You're originally from Wisconsin?
Yes.
Okay.
And for those of you who don't know where Wisconsin is, it's just north of Chicago.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. And when I first went to university, I really tried to be a doctor. Because what I wanted to do was I wanted to be like a heart surgeon, cardiologist. And I wanted to specialize in children. But as I progressed in university, I kind of did the calculation on how many years I was going to be in school and how long it would take. Yeah, I would be successful and earn quite a bit of money, but would I actually be happy doing it? So
yeah, that's a lot of years of study.
Exactly.
To finally start a career, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So you decided against that one.
Yes.
And then moved on to
music.
Music. You majored in music for a while.
Yes, because well, ever since I was young, I mean, my mother's Korean, so a lot of Korean culture is like to push your children in studies and music.
Encourage.
Encourage, push.
Yes, okay. Your mom was giving you a lot of encouragement to study music, huh?
Yeah.
Really pushing. Okay, okay. So she was pushing you to study what instrument?
The piano and violin.
Piano and violin. Both?
Yes.
Okay.
So push. Good push.
Yeah.
But from that, I mean, I played in orchestras, did recitals and contests, and I really have a niche for music. But I didn't want to do that either, because at that point I was really busy since I pay for my own university, college, everything.
Oh, you were paying for all your own university, working your way through college.
Exactly.
Okay.
3-4 different jobs.
Yeah. Went to the state school. They have good state schools in Wisconsin.
Yeah,
don't
very
they?
good state school in Wisconsin.
Yeah, good.
So, since I was very busy on my off time, the mandatory thing for the music major was I needed to join the orchestra. And I just didn't have enough time to be practicing and going to that while keeping up with all my jobs and
mandatory.
studies.
필수적인. So you had to do this outside work. It was mandatory that you were in the orchestra, even though it didn't count toward your...
Oh, it would count towards my
counted
major.
towards your grades and everything?
But it was mandatory that I had to be in the orchestra.
Right. So you were just too busy.
Yeah, so then I finally switched to econ, because when I was in high school, I excelled in the econ class, and I really liked it. So I always had an interest for economics, and I also have interest with traveling the world internationally.
Okay.
That's why I chose international economics. So that's the long history.
And so you studied all the comparative economic systems?
Yes.
Okay.
From all the different countries, and a lot of formulas, theories.
Right. And then became an actor.
Yes. Well, from there, then I came to Korea.
Then you came to Korea.
As an English teacher.
Okay.
And I taught English at a...
lot of us start out teaching English. It's a great opportunity that that life affords you.
And actually, I like teaching.
Yeah.
Because I had the opportunity to enrich young lives and help them, like give them a jump start that maybe I didn't get when I was growing up. So giving them some pointers and trying to teach them the best I can. I tried to make English fun, basically.
Good.
So then I got the
So you did that
audition.
part-time, and you were looking for opportunities in acting as well, and along comes...
Mubapja.
After a very short period of time, huh?
Yeah.
Mubapja. Did you feel like that changed everything? Was that like, boom, I'm pretty famous overnight? Or was that, because it wasn't, you weren't in a lead role.
Yeah.
It wasn't a small role. It was a very important role, but it wasn't a lead role. You weren't the leading actor either.
Sure.
So how did you find it right after that was done?
Well, that movie was a little bit difficult because after we finished the film, there was delays in the release.
Oh.
Almost a year.
You're kidding.
Yeah,
So you taped in 2008.
Yeah, and it came out in 2010.
It came out in 2010?
Yes.
Wow. So then...
So we finished at the end of 2008, and it came out in the beginning of 2010.
But by that point, had you already taken on other acting projects too?
Yes.
So you didn't get... The fact is, your first acting project came from Mubapja, but it's probably not the first time viewers saw you.
Yeah.
Okay.
So from there, I kind of did like miscellaneous TV shows, like guest appearances, etc. But the next movie that I casted for was called Itaewon Sarin Sakon.
Aha,
which is the Itaewon murder.
Yes, the Itaewon Sarin Sakon. Yes, I've heard about this movie. I haven't gotten to see this one yet. And what did you think?
It was kind of funny, actually, because the director, when I first cast it, he said, what do you think about one of the main roles, one of the killers? And I said, I mean, I could do it, but I don't think it's a good idea, since the last movie I did, I'm actually playing the exact same character.
Right.
Even the lines are the same. I'm going to show you something cool.
Really?
Because it's based off of a true murder.
Right.
And the thing about Mubapja was it was multiple murders put into one movie, whereas Itaewon Sarin Sakon was the isolated event.
Yeah.
So I asked actually not to play the main role, but to play a supporting role. So, and that was actually better for the film, I think, because then they got Jung Gun-suk as the role that I would have played. And he has much more... a lot more fans, a lot more credibility, so it really helped push the film forward, since it was an independent film.
And it was a fully independent film, was it?
Yeah.
Oh. And how was the response to that one?
Actually, it did really well.
Did that end up getting released before Mubapja?
Yeah, actually, it did.
Even though you taped it later.
That also pushed the Mubapja release because of that movie. They were going to release around the same month, but then because that one was going to release first, they pushed Mubapja later.
Because you